Lovely. Okay, joined by manager Luke Garrard in a different setting. Can you just talk about what your weeks look like, obviously due to weather, training in the facility?
Obviously, look, it started with prepping all the shots at the start of the week. We had 6 or 7 lads that unfortunately couldn't make it in on training on Monday due to the snowy conditions around their areas, so we had to do a Zoom session with 80% of the group and then done it remotely to the other 6 or 7, and then obviously that game got called off. We then rang around because the Astro at the club and the surrounding areas are still covered in snow, so thankfully for us, our local neighbours in Watford have been great enough to offer up yesterday and today for us to get sessions in. So you'll see going on behind me at the minute is a little small-sided, but we're fortunate that we've got 2 good sessions into the group in prep for Southend tomorrow.
Yeah, obviously it's been over a week since our last game. Is that the overall feeling of frustration about that? Have you been able to put your plans into place?
It just continually, we prepped Southend last Thursday, Friday, game gets called off. We prepped in Aldershot, game gets called off, and then you're prepping Southend again for the trophy weekend. The uncertainty is there's a pitch inspection tomorrow at 11 AM, and the big thing for us is we're just controlling what we can control. We're preparing as best as we possibly can, and we've gone in depth on Southend because we were prepping them a week ago, so we know the work that we're working on, the bits that we're doing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the game's on tomorrow and we're ready to go to work to hopefully start a run in the trophy.
Yeah, and for the players, you've said there the game is due to a pitch inspection. Do you have to train almost with the mindset that the game is going on and you can't let that doubt creep in?
Yeah, for me, look, like the word uncertainty is the biggest thing, but I say to the boys, we're playing. Until we get told otherwise, the game's on. We had a really good session yesterday. The thing that we had to do was trying to get a little bit of work into them as well as prep. That's probably been the hardest thing. You speak to managers in and around the area and in your division, and they're saying that they're trying to get a blow into the players because they haven't actually touched the grass in the last 3-4 days, and you're trying to get a bit of prep in terms of how Southend set up. So combining that, it felt very much like a pre-season session yesterday. We put a bit of work into them in their legs and lungs, and the prep was very much about how Southend set up, how we feel we can go and hurt them. But yeah, we're prepared, we're ready, as will Southend be. With the luxury of coming here today, we're fortunate, and yesterday, that we can actually get on the grass and do some work. There's other sides that you see on their Twitters that they're going to local 5-a-side venues and they're probably just getting a little 5-0 going. But for us, we've had really good 2 days, and I'm just thankful that Watford have been so accommodating and allowed for us to come here and get some work done.
Yeah, and then just a word on the competition, FA Trophy. Is it important for you to try and go far in this competition and get one going?
I want to win it. We say it every year. I have conversation with my chairman every single time. There's 6 games to Wembley, and in my opinion, there's not many people that get the opportunity to play at Wembley, let alone manage at Wembley, and I've been fortunate enough to do both, but there's people in that dressing room that haven't, and the opportunity to go up Wembley way to play in an FA Trophy final, that starts tomorrow, and that run is at 3 o'clock at Southend. We're fully focused to get into the next round. You look at the National League, everyone's in the National League, they're picked to be the best opportunity of winning the trophy. So we have an opportunity. We're the 8th favourite at the minute. Why? Because we're sitting 8th in the National League, and there's teams that are playing against each other, 8th v 6th tomorrow in us and Southend. So there's going to be people that are going out of the competition. But no, I sit down with my chairman, and that's a massive task of ours to actually go and compete and win the trophy. Whether that happens or not is another thing. Of course, we need luck. We need a bit of positivity in terms of on the route, but now the aim is to go as far as we possibly can in the trophy.